Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Old Dominion's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Monarchs are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Georgia Southern's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Red pass, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Eagles are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nolan. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff to the lone back. Slithers into space. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Using his legs, it's Roach. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Escapes trouble. There he goes. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sherman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The give on the inside. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Grab behind the line. It's Myers. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quickly to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Monarchs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's open on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. Breaks into the open. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UConn was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Huskies performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Eagles will hustle to the line.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air, it's Nolan. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Hauls it in. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The run from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now facing a 3rd and long. Buys a little extra time. Jukes his way for more. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
The Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Catch in the middle, it's Kane. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Working the big fella to the corner. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. On the ground, it's Rote. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Fights off a defender. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back.
Whew, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Monarchs will punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Nolan. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some speed. Just keeps moving. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Mason. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. They'll go back to the ground. Got room to work. Inside the 30. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The give on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. East Carolina opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Monarchs are on the move. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The give to the lone running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Eagles in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Taylor wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah,
and the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Mason. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Taylor wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback got it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherman. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Under fire. Snags it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The snap sets up to throw. Buys a little time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pound their way in. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Kane. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They'll try to pop the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mason. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you